The Adirondack Park is full of folklore, and we caught up with a very colorful folk hero in Speculator by the name of French Louis. No. Not Luis. French Louis. Merci. S'il vous plaît. Bonjour. Anyway, seems that French Louis was a trapper and a drinker and a drinker and a trapper. And he has been deified at a cemetery right in Speculator. So he decided to pay a visit to French Louis's final resting place.
Well, he's up here near the bottle return. We got to find him. It's been a while. No, he's up further. Here he is.
There he is. Holy smokes, there's a Canadian flag on there.
Sure, he came in from Canada.
Wow.
People come and they leave things. Look at all of the coins and the traps.
Oh.
What's the matter?
We won't even touch this?
Sure, just a trap. Muskrat trap. And the Canadian flag. We find whiskey bottles, you find corks, all sorts of stuff.
Who's French Louis anyway?
French Louis is no more because he died in 1915, obviously. But French Louis was a hermit. He was a famous hermit in this area. He lived in what's now the West Canada Wilderness area. And he would come out with furs to Speculator here and go back with no furs and very little money, where he would trap until he got a lot of furs. Then he would come out into Speculator. In the meantime, he'd drink up everything that he brought in. Then they'd throw him out. He'd go back into the wilderness area.
So where was he staying when he was here?
At a hotel, which was right on the intersection down here.
It's not there anymore.
It's not there anymore. The hotel is gone. But after he lived in there just so long, one time he felt that he was ill. The story goes that he felt that he was ill, knew that he needed to get out to civilization. So he walked out, which is probably 30, 35 miles, and walked here to Speculator, went into the hotel, and died 3 or 4 days later. Now, he was such a popular, colorful figure that they closed everything. They closed all of the stores, all of the schools, everything, and had a huge turnout for the funeral. So it's pretty impressive. It's now spawned a following. People come from all over, and as you can see, they leave little tidbits near the gravesite. Like the traps. There's a beaver trap, there's a muskrat trap, and they leave money on top. Sometimes you'll come in here and find beer bottles and whiskey bottles or whiskey corks.
Because that was his lifestyle. He lived large.
He lived large.
He trapped, he came out, he drank, and he went back.
Later on, he started guiding, and the rumor is that he really didn't like the people that he guided.
No.
So he was very antisocial.
Right.
But he had a cabin on West Lake.
Okay.
And he would bring them in and cook for them, and then what he would do would be just disappear. So they're pretty much left to fend for themselves. All the famous people that I know have come from Canada. I don't know, it's a phenomenon, Jeff. I don't quite understand it. And where did you come from?
I think it was Canada.
Canada!
Yeah.
Oh, that must be, you're going to be famous, and I'm not from Canada, so I'm not going to make it here.
So Jerry, all frozen fish jokes aside, thanks to you and Charlie for putting up with Ian and I today. It was a lot of fun. It was great getting back in a canoe, to be seeing the flora and the fauna and the wildlife, to be working on fly fishing. I promise you, when we see you again in October in the West Canada, I will have worked on that wrist technique, so I'll be in good shape for fly fishing. Now, for those people at home right now that could use a break, that would like to go canoeing, that would like to go fly fishing, overnight camping, trekking, how are they going to get in touch with you?
It's really an easy thing. Just go on the web and you can visit us at fortnoble.com.
fortnoble.com. You're becoming a shameless promoter just like I am, Jerry.
I am.
I love it.
Okay.
Well, thanks again.
All right.
Great
seeing you very
much. We'll see you in October.
It's been our pleasure. We'll
thanks,
see you
Jerry.
then.
Same.
Okay.
Don't touch that remote. We'll be right back with more Adirondack Living TV.